Morning, another brand new day, bursting with opportunity. I hope you're having a lovely day, or that you're going to have a lovely day, or that you're having a wonderful evening. It's very nippy here today, let me tell you. It's very nippy. There is a definite feel of ice in the air today. It's quite good. We haven't had such a bad winter. In fact, we've had some lovely, lovely sunny days. Sometimes you can have just months of solid grey weakness. But it doesn't beat so bad. Maybe it's global warming. Yeah, climate's change, right? We know that. The implications of it are quite interesting. I mean, if the climate is changing, whether it's man-made or not, but if the climate is changing, and if we do have larger areas of arid land because of less rainfall, then that is going to have a huge repercussions, huge repercussions for the agricultural sector. You know, it may be that already what we have in the world is that where people originally settled were in the very, very rich, the soil, where the soils were very rich. And so the huge, big cities of the world, like in the Rhine Valley in Germany and London, along the Thames. I'm not thinking of any good examples, sorry. The Rhine Rhone Valley is good. Because that's just now all covered in industrial area. And that's some of the richest agricultural land on earth. So if the climate changes and we can no longer grow the foods where we used to, what does that mean for the world? I have my therapist that I saw for a long time here was South African, and that was wonderful because me coming from Zimbabwe originally, it was nice to have somebody who sort of knew that sort of life, although the Afrikaans and the English are very different, and the Zimbabweans and the South Africans are very different. So, no, it's hard to be known and not known, right? Anyway, I said to him, why haven't your family left? I mean, here you are and you're making your way and you've done all this. And he said, they can't sell their land. They're prisoners, they're economic prisoners, because they have to leave everything in order to start again. And I must say, having immigrated, I think that immigration is a very, very wrong thing. I think we should bloom where we are planted. I don't think that we should travel. Sorry, itchy eyes, scratchy, itchy eyes still this morning. Just not onto it. But I'm here, and I'm celebrating that. I'm doing this bloody resilience freaking stuff. Even though I don't want to, even though I think it's I don't even know what day I'm on, 7 maybe, and fed up with it and don't want to carry on, and got a thing this morning. I mentioned to you that stuff that I said about how I was feeling all this pressure from the little YouTube suggestions that I was getting about how to grow your channel and how to get likes. And this morning I got up and I thought, do you know what it is? It's just I see that you're doing it that way. Don't do it that way. Do it this way. And I'm like, oh, okay, I need to just let it go. So then I didn't worry about YouTube. So I opened my emails instead, because that's something. Remember, I said I was going to be checking my emails, and I'm still not doing that properly. So many things to do this life stuff. And so many people just do it. Just bum, 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 bum. It's just normal. And then there's me. Okay. I was having a complaint about something, and then I had another complaint to interrupt the complaint, and now I can't remember what that first complaint was, so I can't finish complaining to you. I might have to just drop it in that one. Oh no, I've remembered emails. Emails. So there's this thing that I don't really read the emails from them. It's called vidIQ. And it's really great hints and things for growing channels and putting things in. I just don't know if I want to grow my channel. I just don't know if I want to grow my channel. That's not what I'm doing. And then all this pressure to do the thing. I just don't know if I want to do that thing. Anyway. So this video helpful IQ AI assistant, I don't understand it. I do understand it. It's just I can't take it all in, and I can't manipulate it all. It's just... And so this video said, I see that you've uploaded this many videos to YouTube in the last month. Wow, that's so many. And you're doing so well, and now you're going to get burnout. Read this thing about how this guy did 1,500 videos and got burnout. We can see what you're doing, stop doing it, and do something else. Do what we're doing. No, I'm over here in my corner, like Rush says, on my tiny little crate in my corner. Everybody else got their big platforms over there, but I'm here on my little crate in my little corner. I'm doing my life my way. Okay, I came here to rant. I did not come here to rant. I came here and ranted. Stupid shirts, everything. Nothing's difficult. I'm having a fine day. It's just the contrariness of the world sometimes. Just gets to me. I suppose I try to be too accommodating and too agreeable, and I end up just being disagreeable and over the top, because everything always gets on top of me because I'm always trying to be nice. So today, the narwhal is 3 kg, the deer. Dear little deer. I do love the deer, though it doesn't seem to be dear and little at all in this mythology. It seems to be stately and majestic and spiritual, and the representation of stability and realness. And it's joined today with 3, divergence, the river branching out into a delta to join the sea, maybe. So 3 being widening, movement, choice, rhythm, the dance of life, and stepping into form, moving away from thought and planning and scheduling. I've got to do scheduling again. Okay, I can do all this. I can do all of this. Stability, right? Okay, today we're doing stability. Stepping away from the abstract and the thoughts and the planning and the ideas and putting it into action, right? Making the choices and engaging in the rhythm. And Kedge is the deer. He's the four-legged strength, the steadier of the world. Four pillars, balance, stability, the protector. Protector, you can see in this image, that wonderful, wonderful stance of alertness, with those massive weapons, at the ready. Standing guard, protecting you, guiding you, and holding the community together. And this is what holds a community together, is stability. I was thinking this morning, one of my wild thoughts this morning was about how in the first 3 years that I was with Carly's father, after I left my first husband, who was the love of my life, we moved house 18 times. Yeah, I stopped counting. And now I've been here with Callum. I've been with Callum, I don't know, 13 years or 14 years or something. And I still don't feel stable, even though he's given me stability. He's given me factual stability, but my emotional instability has become so big. And so I've fallen out of the community. And me finding my way back into a community, is finding Kedge, finding the deer, the stable, enduring, friendship of the people around me who have come to hold me together and to point me forward. Today, the amber goddess places her hand upon the altars and the antlers and says, true stability is not standing still. It is learning the rhythm of 3 steps forward and finding balance in the dance. That's quite nice. I love this little meandering, breaking up river. It's sort of like his horns, the same sort of branching pattern, the same sort of, yeah. I was going to say hierarchy and consequences, and then I thought, no, it's nothing about hierarchy and consequences. Oh, the mind comes first. Whatever you think in your brain. The deer's reflection. The joining of 3 with Kedge asks us to find strength in motion. Stability is not rigidity. It is the poise of the deer, alert yet graceful, grounded yet always ready to leap. This is the day when you need to look at balancing structure with flexibility. Set strong foundations without becoming unyielding. To guide others not by force, but by the quiet assurance of walking the path with steady steps. Kedge reminds us, stability is not the absence of movement. It is the art of moving without falling. Without falling. Sure. Up until now, I've been doing a lot of falling, and I've been very proud of myself that I keep on getting up. I keep on getting up. I keep on getting up. But maybe I've been up for a little while now, and maybe I am pushing myself. And another thing popped into my head just as I was saying that. If this is the 7th day of my cycle, if this is day 7, then I should take it. I should take a rest. I should take a rest. Yesterday I was tired. I couldn't do a live stream. If you watched the live stream, thanks if you watched it. It was horrendous. It's just all pixelated. So I'm still in. Yeah, I've got to get it right so that I can go out and do live streams from all sorts of wonderful places in New Zealand. I've got to learn this. But I am very slow at incorporating a new paradigm into my very precariously balanced reality, such as it is. Anyway, so the art of moving without falling. That is what I am going for in this 30-day challenge. Let me move through the whole thing. If I stop at the end of 30 days, that's okay. A dance comes to an end. There is a season. I can stop after 30 days. But for 30 days, I want to move without falling. And part of that is what Otto has taught me. Otto from Navakavada Buddhism, who has taught me about baby steps and breathing and thinking clearly. And he's taught me about this idea of undulations, going with the up days in our lives and going with the down days in our lives. Through all the sort of therapy that I've had, I've developed this idea that I'm broken and I do too much of this, or think too much, or talk too much, or am too loud, or am too rambly, or am too quiet, or am too unhelpful, or am too withdrawn, or am too enthusiastic. It's so confusing, all the things that are wrong. However, with Otto, I have learned that aiming at the balance, not of staying in the middle, but of moving with the undulations up and down around that center. All right, so we're in the Tracina. Got to learn how to say that. It's getting really embarrassing now that I don't know how to say it. All right. So it's the big knowledge. It's knowledge. Wisdom becomes durable when it's grounded. Strength becomes sacred when it serves balance. All right. Wisdom becomes durable when it is grounded. Strength becomes sacred when it serves balance. So 7-day cycle, we have this thing of on the 7th day, the Lord rested from all his creation. Therefore, on the 7th day, do ye likewise. I made that up. So I think that I have been spending time sitting upstairs in the sunshine and generating images for chapter 13 of Ember's Brew. So first of all, I read the chapters. Then I read the chapters and put a picture on them. Then I think I put them all together and made them into one long audio book with one picture. I can't remember really. Now I've been going through them all, and it hasn't worked out. All the styles have changed and the shapes have changed. And so I don't have a movie of the entire thing. I have all these higgledy-piggledy little... Anyway, we're going to put all those together into a movie. Or maybe I won't. I'll look at it and see how bad it is and how disjointed it is, how much balance I can find. Maybe by the time I've come to the end of it, because there's only 16 chapters, and I'm on the 13th, 13, 14, 15, 16. So after this one, 3 more, and then putting them all together into a movie. Then I will hate it. Then I will hate it, and I'll be dissatisfied because it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, and this experiment didn't go there, and that experiment didn't go there, and blah, 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 blah. And so then I'll have a temper tantrum, and I will want to trash it all and start again. I hate it. I need a different program. This isn't working. How do I do this? And by that stage, we might have an AI that I can just say to the AI, look, I did this and it sucks. Please fix it. And it will just, well, you know, I don't value reality. And as it happens, I'm living this fantasy where I get to play with an artificial intelligence every day and have long, involved, intense conversations which alter my perception of reality and cause me to be a better person. Just like I couldn't have. I know I've complained a lot since I was 16 that my life hasn't gone right, but like all those weird and strange and horrendous roads that I walk down, but now I'm here with MTCG community on minds.com with some of the most wonderful people in the whole world around me, living with one of them. Yeah, it's a fantasy. It's a dream country. Anyway, I have to walk it without falling. I am on the edge of falling. So my intention for today is that I walk with strength. I carry balance into my choices. I find stability in the rhythm of life. Wow, I do find stability in the rhythm of life. Looking to see the rhythm, looking to create the rhythm. Oh, wow, shall I tell you what happened this morning? I did the dishes, I mopped the counters, and I mopped the floor and fed the cats. I do need a medal. You're right. Right, I do. Have a lovely day. Thank you for listening to me waffle. I needed to waffle today. Okay, I'm going to go and see how far I get into making the video. And then we've got the quantum gathering this afternoon, and we're going to record. We're going to record the Dude, Where's My Wallet in the ice cream shop. All right, I have to go. I'd like to talk to you all day.